Ready to learn how to customize your Shopify website's SEO title and meta description? Because you are in the right place. That is what we're diving into in today's video. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Mariah from MariahMagazine.com, and in today's video, we're diving into Shopify. I'm going to show you guys how to customize your Shopify website's SEO title and meta description, not only for the homepage, but for the single product pages, for the collection page, for your blog post page, for your other pages on the website, all of the pages. Okay, so let's just get into it. Before we go into the back end of Shopify and I show you kind of where to customize these things, I just wanted to show you guys like where your potential website visitors are going to see these SEO titles and meta descriptions, and kind of just touch on just like why they're important. So as you can see, I'm here on just like a normal Google search. I searched for the keyword sunflower fall wreath, okay? So this big text right here, this is the SEO title. And then the text underneath it, this is kind of like the explainer text. This is the meta description, okay? So it's important to customize these things for your website because this is like the only information that visitors from Google can see in order to make a decision on if they want to click on your search result or not. Okay, so I often tell my clients, listen, it's not good enough to show up on page one. We have to entice users to click from Google over to our website. And I say in the word enticing lightly, okay? Like we're not about to get all clickbaity and whatever. We want to just entice the users, be honest about what kind of content or what they're going to find on the page when they click, okay? So you can also see that it's important to put your target SEO keyword in both of these things because in the meta description itself, Google will bold the words that the user typed in. So to the user, that's like a visual representation of like, hey, this search result might be a perfect fit for the thing that I was searching for. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. And then the other thing is just a heads up, if you don't customize your SEO title and your meta description, I'll show you in the back end, Shopify kind of puts placeholders in there for you, but we don't really like to leave it up to Shopify to kind of put things in there. And also Google will kind of just pull content from your website and craft its own meta description and SEO title. We don't really have very much control over that, but best practice is to take the time to customize those two pieces of metadata so that you're not relying on Shopify, you're not relying on Google. Instead, you create strategic pieces that entice your users to go from Google over to the website, okay? So now let's get into the back end of Shopify. So the first place I'm going to show you is for the home page itself. The home page itself, it's kind of like your overall SEO title and your meta description. It's pretty important, okay? So how to customize that is you go to Online Store and then click down here into Preferences. And it is the very first thing that pops up at the time of this recording, okay? So the SEO title and meta description. You will see here that you usually only have about 70 characters, okay? That's usually where Google tends to cut it off, is around 70 characters here. So if it's cut off, it's gonna look something like this. They're gonna put ... in there. We kind of don't want Google to put ... We kind of want to be aware about like how long our SEO title actually is. Shopify does a really good job of actually, I don't even think that I can add. And yeah, it doesn't even let you go longer than 70 characters, which is pretty great, okay? So then the other thing is your homepage meta description. This text right here is essentially the text that will show up in this explainer text. So Shopify says that you have 320 characters. Honestly, at the time of this recording, that's not really accurate. Google tends to cut off meta descriptions at around 155 to 160 characters. Sometimes it will show longer ones. Sometimes it won't. So best practice is kind of just keep an eye, try to keep it under the 160 range. If you do 320, it's likely gonna get cut off. I don't think any of my clients have seen anything crazy in terms of like a longer meta description that actually gets showed in Google. I think where this came from is that a couple years ago, Google tried this update where they were like, hey, we're gonna give you 320 characters, and then they like took it back a couple months later. But of course, it's up to Google on what they want to show. If they think that a longer meta description is going to help the users make a decision on search results, it will show a longer one. But as you can see, these ones are all pretty short coming up on here. So I kind of just wanted to point that out. And then, like I said, if you can get your target SEO keyword in your SEO title, that's great. I definitely recommend that. If you can also get it in the meta description, also great. We love the visual clues that show up in Google search result when people are searching that target keyword. Okay, so that is how to customize the SEO title and meta description for the homepage. Now, what about the product pages? So head over to products, and we'll just click this one and scroll down, and you will see search engine listing. Okay, so you can click edit. This is where you can edit your SEO title and your meta description. So same rules apply. It says that you have 70 characters here. That seems to be accurate from what I've seen. It says you have 320 characters here. Doesn't seem to be too accurate from what I've seen. Okay, so you can test it and tweak it for your own site. The other thing is the URL handle. If you can put your SEO keyword in there, that is also superb. Just to mention this really quick, if you have a published page or product or something like that, and you go in and you change the URL, make sure that you are having Shopify create a URL redirect for that. I have a video talking about 301 redirects specifically for Shopify. I will link to that in the video description below. Okay, so this is how you customize a product specific SEO title and meta description. And then to be honest, it's pretty much the same thing for every other page on the website. Okay, so if we go to collections, I'm gonna leave that, pop open the collections, scroll down, bam, search engine listing. Click edit. This is where we customize the SEO title and the meta description. And then it's going to be the same exact thing for the blog post. So head over to your blog post, click on it, scroll down. You'll see search engine listing preview, edit the SEO settings. This is your SEO title. This is your meta description. So as you can see, if you do not populate an SEO title and a meta description, Shopify will pull either your product title, your collection title, in this instance, it's your blog post title, and kind of just put it in there. I always suggest customizing this based on SEO keywords. Same thing with the meta description. Shopify typically pulls in like the first 320 characters from your text itself. And like we said, you want this to be enticing and strategic and include your SEO keyword and probably not go over 160 characters. Okay, so definitely spend some time and kind of craft a good meta description in here. And then the pages, like your about page, your contact us page, all of that stuff, it's literally the same exact thing. Shopify makes this pretty easy. So just edit website SEO settings. This is your SEO title, and then this is your SEO meta description. If you're feeling a little confused or overwhelmed and you're kind of just like, Mariah, I don't even know what to put for this SEO title and meta description, then don't fret. I have created an ebook guide walking you through how to craft successful SEO titles and meta descriptions. And literally just from watching this video, you guys can get $10 off. So go ahead and click in the video description below. There is a coupon code for you for $10 off and the link to purchase the guide. And then another thing really quick before we end here is be aware that like by changing your SEO titles and your meta descriptions on Shopify itself, that does not mean that those pieces of metadata are going to in real time change on Google. Okay, these changes typically can take a couple days. I've seen it take a couple weeks. What you can do is go to Google Search Console. If you don't have a Google Search Console account set up for your website, click the video description below, watch the video how to set it up. It's pretty easy, but basically what you're going to want to do is go to Google Search Console and resubmit your sitemap or resubmit the URL for the page that you updated the SEO title and the meta description. Okay, so by updating these things to Google Search Console itself, it doesn't guarantee that Google's going to take a look at this and update things right away, but it could possibly speed up the process. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that as well. So that's it for today's tutorial. If you guys found this video helpful, give me a really quick thumbs up. And if you have a website on Shopify, leave a comment below. I'm just starting to create videos for my users that use Shopify for their website. So let me know if you use Shopify so I know that these videos are helpful for you. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, and I will see you in the next video.